Have you ever tried to wash something sticky off your hand without soap? You can scrub all you want, but water alone's not going to get it off, right? That's kind of how it is with meditation. You can meditate and meditate, but if you're not doing the right things outside of meditation, you're not going to get anywhere. So what are the right things then? Hi, I've been meditating for over a decade, but it's only recently when I made 3 habits outside of meditation that I found true peace. But before we talk about those habits, we should probably answer the question, what even is true peace? Imagine you're on a long-distance road trip. You're trying to follow your GPS, but it's dark outside, so you make a few wrong turns. You could doubt the GPS and blame it for taking you the wrong way, or you could turn on your headlights and actually see the road in front of you. Don't worry, this isn't some kind of relaxing car meditation. The road represents the lifestyle to reach true peace, and the GPS is like our conscience. We just need to follow it, but anxiety is like the Dark Knight. Not the Batman Dark Knight, the Dark Knight from the metaphor. It tells us lies that make it hard to see clearly. True peace is like a point in the road. It's real. It's life-changing, and it's honestly indescribable. It's not just temporary relief from anxiety. It stays with you. But at the same time, you're still driving. It's still a dark night. Anxiety is still there, trying to tell you lies. And you can still make wrong turns. You're still a student of the conscience. I should add, you've probably heard your conscience described as a voice in your head. But that's not exactly true. You can't see it, can't hear it, can't observe it in a lab. It's more a sense of knowing or awareness of truth, of love, of the right path. So is true peace and the conscience strictly secular, religious, spiritual? Honestly, doesn't matter. It's open to anyone of any background. I'm speaking secular, but you can translate into any language. Now that we know what we're looking for, let's turn on our headlights and talk about the 3 habits. The first habit is meditation. I teach meditation, so duh. You're probably thinking, what gives? I thought these were supposed to be 3 habits outside of meditation. But meditation isn't, 30 minutes in the morning and forget about it the rest of your day. It's a habit that you can carry with you anywhere. You can meditate while you're staring at the back of someone's head in a line. You can meditate while you're talking with your friend. You can even meditate while you're picking up your dog's poop. It doesn't mean trying to empty your mind or create a temporary state of peace. It means focusing on something, an object during practice or whatever you're doing during the day, with openness. Openness to whatever comes up. Thoughts, feelings, senses. Openness to the truth or love. But at the same time, it's maintaining focus on that one thing. If you sit down to meditate and end up ruminating about work the whole time, that's okay. Realizing that is how we build a habit of mindfulness. And if you're struggling to keep your attention on one thing, that's okay too. That's how we build a habit of concentration. I know meditation can be scary, especially if you're doing it for the first time. Just commit to practice every day. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however long you can. Experiment with your object during practice if you need to. Watch your breath. Listen to a constant sound. I like to do walking meditation and just feel my feet. I promise, if you make the practice a habit, you'll find yourself meditating in your day-to-day as well. And that's what we really want. The second habit is ethical conduct. I spent a lot of time trying to answer the question, what is right? I read a lot of dense philosophy books and studied a lot of isms. Turns out all that wasn't necessary. We know what's right and wrong. The hard part is admitting when we're wrong. And I don't need to talk about what's right and wrong, because your conscience will tell you. It'll tell you what to stop doing. And when you start listening, you're not going to be perfect. You'll still make mistakes. But you'll know that when you do, you can always apologize and set things right. Remember this though. Your actions are your actions, but your identity is an illusion. You don't become good for doing the right thing, nor are you bad for doing the wrong thing. But we can still make the right choices. The last habit is balance. I know I'm a bald guy talking about balance, but true balance isn't snapping your fingers and wiping out half the universe. True balance means not to follow anxiety, nor to fight it. To let it be there, but not to listen to it. It's easier said than done, and it looks different for everyone, but there are a few things that are always true. In our beliefs, it means not to be cynical, to not doubt that there is right and wrong, that people are basically good, that change is possible, but at the same time, not hiding from reality with optimism or expecting good things to happen. In our actions, it means to stop trying to create good experiences, but also not to create bad experiences. What do I mean by that? I tried out a lot of unnecessary things to find true peace. I stopped showering, lived in my car, slept on a wooden plank. Basically, I looked for discomfort or disapproval to prove my strength. That's what I mean by creating bad experiences. At a different point in the road, though, I thought treating myself to pleasures was a way of showing love. Like super tasty food with no real health value, or watching TV just for stimulation. But that wasn't love. That was temporary relief from anxiety. Even in moderation, actively seeking that stuff is a roadblock. That being said, I recommend you start with moderation before renunciation. Yeah, moderation can't help us find true peace, but it can help us find a lot of peace. I'm going to talk more about moderation versus renunciation in the next video. But for now, remember that pleasures are like a dangerous back road, with potholes we can easily get stuck in. Do we need to avoid them at any cost? Or deny that we feel desire? No, and that's unhelpful too. Desire is part of being human, and we don't need to avoid good experiences if we're not actively seeking them. It's more about the intention. Living with true balance is really hard. You might think you can't do it right now, but that's not true. You can. And it starts with trust. Trust that true peace is beyond any temporary experience, and you're on the way. So those are the 3 habits to find true peace. Remember, I can only help you follow your real teacher, your conscience. If you've got any questions or concerns, let me know in the comments below. And if you think more people should see this, please make sure to like, subscribe, and tap the bell. Thanks for your time.